Putting these records out is a gift for me because I'm not only a voice for myself, but I'm a voice for people who can't express themselves like that. But I don't know if they'll quite understand how much, like, I have to be in the studio.
Yeah. Do you be yourself and make sure that you love being yourself?
I'm my worst critic. It's really about me challenging myself.
My release therapy is writing the music.
And have a composed mentality on how to approach music.
I can either pimp this situation or I can fall victim to it.
I wrote these raps in my mama's kitchen, and I done went around the world and y'all seen these raps that I wrote in the kitchen.
That's crazy.
Blew my mind away.
And I see the people in the front row recite these lyrics. Now I see that, these words just not for, me and my friends. It's people that actually connect with them that I've never met. My process, it starts from just a whole bunch of premeditated thoughts. The process of me thinking about the ideas and what I want to say next. And by the time I get into the studio, I have to find that exact sound that triggered the emotion or the idea that I thought about 2 months ago.
When you locked in the studio 6, 7 months to a year with the same people, working, creative juices flowing everywhere, you are the only people that's hearing the music. So you're loving it, you're getting tired of it, you're loving it, you're getting tired of hearing it. So once it's finally out, it's like, it's off our hands. Yeah. Now just let the magic work.
A few times I've written full songs, and I had to find the actual instrumentation to match it. Wow. And
I was literally locked in the studio with the same people for about a year and a half.
You know them better than family.
Yeah.
Their eating habits.
Their eating habits, how they smell when they wake up.
How many unreleased songs do you have in your head or that we haven't heard yet?
I done lost hard drive.
Damn.
Hard drive in 05, 06, which is us starting from scratch. I pop in John Coltrane, we listen, we vibe out for one whole day.
Yeah.
And come in the studio with that same energy the next day. It's really just the impact to inspire people, and always showing them that the duality of life is not such a bad thing. We go through so many volatile situations where we don't really know how to connect or, communicate how we feel. So through my music, I want to make sure that's the legacy, showing people how to communicate, and it's okay, if you're not perfect. It's about accepting the beauty of imperfection.
I always said to myself, if I said it on record, I never retract my statements. Because it's my self-expressions.
Putting these records out is a gift for me because I'm not only a voice for myself, but I'm a voice for people who can't express themselves like that.
All I can, do is continue to be an actual human being, to show them that, I go through the same emotions and the same, feelings that y'all go through. So if they put that as being the leader of this generation, so be it, because all I can do is express myself and hope you take something from it. It's more like my views rather than kind of throw it on a listener. And I think that's my biggest connection with my audience and why it connects the way it do, because it's not necessarily preaching. It's just my own ups and downs and trying to figure myself out, as well as going through these times and traveling the world and my own experiences, putting it all into one.
You can look at a person, you can have a conversation with them, and if, whether it's the music or who they identify themselves with, if it comes from an organic place, a real place. And we call the consumers, we've been told to call the consumers dumb, but they're not. They know when it's real.
Absolutely.
And they know if they can feel it, and that's something that I always understood, just being a fan myself. When I looked at, still to this day, when I look at my certain aspirations as far as artists, when I look at Eminem, when I look at Jay, I felt, the stories they were telling, whether it was fiction or not, these ideas that they was putting down made me believe, everything that they were saying because it just came from a space of whether a realistic point or just their imagination being so strong. Prepping myself as far as the lyrical ability and being able to go in the studio and say, you know what, I want to be the best wordsmith. Anybody that gets on this track, I have to just, annihilate. However that is, whether it's through rhyme schemes, whether it's through metaphors, whether it's just punchlines, whether it's just wordplay. Sometimes it's not about, what you think is going to happen or what you feel. People connect to things in strange ways. And at the end of the day, you have to go with it. My scheduling and how much I just think about music. Someone brought it to my attention, it's all I think about.
Yeah, it's really just about the feeling of it. At the end of the day, past all the politics, past all the numbers, it's what music make you feel, how it make you feel.
My release therapy is writing the music.
Kind of feel that, this is all you know and this is your audience. And I see the people in the front row reciting these lyrics as if they wrote them inside my, mom's kitchen. Now I see that, these words just not for, me and my friends. It's people that actually connect with them that I've never met. And that's the moment I felt, I've arrived. This is not just, it's not just something I do for fun. I'm always doing it for fun, but now I see that other people enjoy it the same way we enjoy it.
When you want to do something that has a staple in the game, not only now, but 10 years, 20 years down the line.
I be trying to express these same feelings to, people that's close, to me. And they get it, but I don't know if they'll quite understand how much, I have to be in the studio.
Yeah.
It's a drug. It's like explaining to somebody this is all I think about.
Do you be yourself and make sure that you love being yourself. And it's gonna be roadblocks, it's gonna be tribulations, but always remember this is a life experience. Accept the experience, appreciate the experience, and learn how to move on from things that don't serve you well, and find your journey, respect your journey, and love it.
I can either pimp this situation or I can fall victim to it. You know what I mean? And that was a turning point. And things is happening back home in my city or in my family that I can't do nothing about. It's out of my control. I don't have to put it in God's hands. I couldn't understand that. And that can draw a thin line, between you having your sanity and you losing it. And this is how artists deteriorate if you don't catch yourself.
Yeah, not only challenge the person that's listening, challenge myself. Challenge myself. What type of longevity I want this album to hold? Your second album is always put in the industry to be your commercial outbreak, your huge commercial outbreak.
It's the curiosity of it, what he's saying, the fear, the anxiety. It's the curiosity of knowing, damn, I can possibly overcome this, and when you do, and another one approaches like, I want to challenge that too, and that's real greatness. It's really about me challenging myself. I think my excitement in doing music is me feeling like I'm never stagnant, me feeling like I didn't get comfortable in my own skin of what I think is good or what someone else thinks is good. Stepping outside of my comfort zone and mastering, and that excites me when I feel like I've accomplished that. It just keeps the hunger for more going. I don't feel I can ever stop.
It also